Only 2 of those PR players remain. And 1 Nebula. Let's see what's going to happen.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, we have the winner semis run back.
And let's see, Unknown has been just sitting there at, like, right behind the player area.
He's been watching every second. He has absorbed every bit of Nebula's bag of tricks that he's put out there so far.
Yeah.
Now the question remains, how many more tricks does Nebula have in that bag that he hasn't pulled out already?
Exactly. A lot of information was thrown out in the set against Goma Kenpie to bring that to a Game 5 victory. This is going to be crucial for Nebula to just come up with new and even more elusive tricks to get around this crazy, powerful Mewtwo.
Not to mention the full set that they played previously, as close as that was. Ooh, SDIing up out of the jab, getting a fair to slide him right out. All right, fair, Nair looks to connect it. That will do it. No tech from Unknown, and he knows it.
1001 Slayer.
Yep.
The old side B. And that was so smart. He finally did jump into Shadow Ball.
Yeah, Nebula's finally starting to think a little bit more clearly about how to get around these Shadow Balls when he's on ledge. He tried jumping, it didn't work. He tried jumping, it didn't work. Tried it a couple times just for good measure, just make sure the first 2 weren't flukes. But now he's finally starting to wait. Drags Unknown into the hydrant with the grab. I don't know if have you seen the visual, like the visualization of Pac-Man's grab hitbox?
Boop, boop.
One
boop.
spot, another spot further out.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's
It is
awful.
100% feels bad, man.
It has dead areas and dead frames. It is awful. But he got the last one of that to drag Unknown back in, but
And Unknown trying to bring this back too.
are tied. Unknown at a high percent. Nebula escaping from that Smashville platform. Potential terrible situation. Going for a reflects, saying you can have your hydrant. The rawest of up smashes, just waiting for that shield drop. Not gonna get it. Oh, goes!
Is that it?
Oh,
No,
man.
So close.
Went right over the reflect, bounced right over it.
And we are still, it's crazy, like this is still just game 1. Back air!
Back air
Gonna get
seals it. Nebula, yet again. Nebula takes game number 1 against Unknown.
And you can see Unknown, he looked up, he was just like, oh my god, that
Not
hit me.
again.
A
Not
little
this again.
nonchalantness.
Now I've got to do this again.
Wow.
Survival.
All right, game
So
1.
we are going back to Battlefield. Yet again, no ban of Battlefield from
3,
Nebula.
1, go!
I'm kind of surprised because Battlefield, I mean, Battlefield is Pac-Man's best stage, so not too surprising, but it is still a really good stage for Mewtwo.
Exactly. I mean, in their winner semi set, we saw this be a crucial map choice for Unknown to kind of just really bring the game back into his tempo.
Absolutely.
You know, he's not going to be getting a stage like Lilat Cruise at all, but Battlefield just as good for him to just zip around and maneuver like we were seeing Goma do. Use Battlefield to maneuver around these multi-layered traps of Unknown, or of Nebula.
Yep. So here, pretty even, but still slightly favoring Nebula with percents, but not for long. Unknown bringing that right back. And he's finally timing his neutral airs right, or his neutral get-ups right from ledge, excuse me, to get safely through those shadow balls. Back air again, almost sealing it. Just sending that apple at the weirdest trajectory. Oh, air dodging straight through that apple. And you can see Unknown thinking, oh, we got up too soon.
Neutral get up.
Pretty much the only option you have is to wait for it to come out.
Yeah, or you kind of just time your neutral get up to be slightly earlier than you think he's going to throw it, so you can buffer the power shield, or just buffer shield in general.
Right.
And Nebula going to be tight, fighting tooth and nail to get this back in his own court. Back air
will seal it yet
it.
again. Gets the Galaxian on deck. And you've been seeing a lot. He is like frame perfect on some of these item charge cancels because you don't even see the Galaxian. You see the melon and it goes away and he has the Galaxian.
Yeah.
He is that good. He spends hours practicing getting exactly the fruit that he wants. Now, Unknown just holding on to that until the best moment for him to use it. Doesn't want Nebula to be able to charge it up, especially not when he's in the lead.
And Nebula trying to mix up some approach options here. We're doing a little bit of run through pivot F tilts.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those reflects not working against the Hydrant. Just the particular angle that it's going at, it goes under it or goes over it. But that reflect has a very specific circular hitbox, and if the Hydrant doesn't go in there, it's not going to get reflected.
Nebula just jumping over these shadow balls.
Going for, yet again, raw up smash. That Hydrant, though, sending Unknown to the unknown areas.
Oh!
Does not have time to follow up.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was so much, like, some of the worst DI I've ever seen.
He
but
was
honestly,
holding straight out. He wanted to get out of there.
I don't think he even thought that was going to hit him.
Yeah, he did not want to be in there at all. He's trying to get out.
Nebula is just making a huge statement right now. He lost that first stock so early.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now he's brought this back. He's got the percent lead. Can
And
he
the back
clutch
air,
this out?
not
gonna
quite.
live.
148% on Unknown. Rolls all around.
Unknown is just looking for one grab. He knows that an up throw at this percent doesn't matter.
And
Oh, but
Apple
an Apple
will do it.
Nebula's
Nebula,
up 2-0.
yet again, 2-0 on PR.
Oh my goodness.
And this is it. This is make or break time.
It is.
This isn't winners semis anymore. This isn't,
No.
oh, I've still got losers bracket. This is it. You're either in grand
All the
finals or you're
bananas.
at third. And Unknown is down
2-0.
2-0 against Nebula.
It is quite difficult to take a game of Unknown. But to take two in a best of 5, crazier. Especially after you lost the earlier set. This kid's looking good. Nebula looking to really make a statement here and
He
to
wants to
truly
be top
send
10.
off.
He's wanted he's wanted a Michigan PR spot since I met him. And that was like January 2017 when I met him. He's wanted that, and he's never had a chance to really get there. And it's not that he hasn't had the skill or the ability, he's just never had the time to actually be able to go to things. And now that he's finally done with school,
Yeah.
he's
All
had the time to go to tournaments, and he's shown the world what he's been showing MSU for 2 years.
Exactly.
That
Yeah,
he is a phenomenal player.
And Michigan has known the strength of this guy. Michigan knows that this guy, Nebula, is such a powerful Pac-Man player.
And it's time at the last moment.
Oh my
up
God.
tilt into the hydrant.
And you can kind of tell the way that Nebula's moving, the way he's layering the traps, setting up the little hits and stuff, getting the hydrant to bounce. He is 100% feeling himself, and he is taking almost a clean stock. 40% against Mewtwo?
I don't think I can say that I've ever seen Nebula play quite as well as he's playing right now.
No. And you gotta think, this dude, this is probably the longest he's ever been in a bracket before, especially when there's best of 5s involved.
Yep.
Makes it a winner semifinals, drops into losers, and has incredibly long, grueling, agonizing sets against players who have historically beaten him on multiple records.
Yep.
This guy is just playing on a different level, and I've been seeing Nebula play this game since 2015. This is the best performance of his lifetime right now.
Yep. And he's just getting started here. Still on his first stock. Has the shield take the Shadow Ball so that the hydrant doesn't.
51% on board for Unknown. Unknown, how are you going to get back into this, my guy?
Bell on deck. I heard the ding. I know what he's got, even though he was off the screen. He couldn't really see.
Shadow Ball.
Shield just a little bit too low. Doesn't take the stock, though.
Scoops.
Yeah.
All right.
He went as low as possible, Unknown did, to get that. If he had gone, if Nebula had gone a different way, Unknown could have been in trouble trying to get back. But even back up here, Unknown managing to not take too much more percent after that first little bit on this second stock. And now Unknown's like, okay, we know this guy's good,
Unknown,
but I'm better.
Yeah, Unknown has put the brakes on Nebula's train right now.
Absolutely. Going for all of these fairs, trying.
It's that nice back air.
Oh, fair just clanking with that. Unknown just air dodging back onto stage, doesn't want to be part of any of Nebula's traps off stage. He knows that he could get gimped at any moment.
Oh my God!
That DI, he was DIing one way. It was the wrong way.
He was DIing for the throw. So wise for Unknown to just drop low and wait till the bell disappears before he even thinks about stepping on top of that stage. Because he knows that because of how big Mewtwo's just himself is, his character model, he could have gotten hit by that bell below the ledge, and it's over.
Yep, forward air sending Nebula off the side. Nebula holding onto that key, wants to go high. He does not want to go to ledge anymore, but decides to drop down when he sees that the hydrant is safely in front of the ledge, and Unknown cannot pressure him with it. Reflecting the water, jumping over the key, back air, sending him off the side, not enough to kill. Grabbing the key, he's got it at his disposal.
Yeah, this could
key
be
in the right spot could spell the end of this set and the end of Unknown.
Is that it?
Up throw.
Oh, Nebula!
Nebula knew it.
He laid on the ground too long. But
No,
I mean, at that point, it was pretty much over because if he rolled in,
grab.
yeah,
Rolled
and
out, grab.
And Pac-Man's like when he's on the ground, he's rolling. It is slow.
Yeah.
You have a field day to react to that.
Absolutely. So Unknown stems the bleeding just barely, almost goes down 3-0 against an unranked player, but manages to bring it back, take a game. Now he's got to take two more. Nebula, after being so close, he's got to keep his composure.
2-1.
He's got his game plan. It's been working. It almost took the set, but it didn't. And he needs to make sure that he's still in the mentality of, I'm still playing this set.
Exactly.
It's not over yet.
Now, can we see Unknown take this back? This game has swiftly fallen out of his life. This set has just swiftly fallen out of his hands, and it's now do or die to bring this back.
Absolutely. This is going to be proving grounds.
Jab? Nope, not going to do anything of it. I thought I was just going to jab and start getting the little wall of the... Oh!
Reflecting the hydrant back up into Pac-Man, but that's not going to do it. But forward air certainly will. Unknown seeming to be happy to stay on this counter pick. Key hitting the hydrant hitting Nebula. Not what Nebula wanted to see.
Oh, wow. I'm loving that he just went out there. He was just following Nebula, trying to just say, all right, whatever you do, I'm ready for a response. You throw something at me, I'm going to reflect it. You try to air dodge, I'm ready to dunk you.
Yep. Yep, down tilt. Nebula's still not out of this. This game is Unknown's best looking one so far.
Yeah. Really, this is the form of Unknown we really have come to expect over the years.
The set as given so far is not what we were expecting coming into this.
Not at all. And
Nebula with that taunt cancel, you can see he's still doesn't matter who he's fighting, doesn't matter what the consequences are. He is always trying his best to have a good time. Gets that key, throws it through the shadow ball to safely make it back. bounces down into his trampoline.
Back air.
Back air the wrong
Gonna seal
way.
it.
Sends it off.
73%.
73% is not a great position, but it's certainly not the worst.
Oh my god.
85, that hydrant.
That hydrant just sent him flying.
Yep,
Wow.
rolls on after that.
Crazy. 87%
Yep.
on the board.
40, only 4% on Unknown. Unknown staying back. Charge Shadow Ball. Stay back. Charge Shadow Ball. Trap him at the ledge. Try to get something going. Forward air from that air dodge.
Yeah,
It's not what you want to be doing.
This is textbook Mewtwo versus Pac-Man right now. Get character with very piss poor disadvantage state in a place of permanent disadvantage.
Yep, that is the trick. Goes for the Mewtwo cheese, the cheesiest Mewtwo cheese, weak up tilt, but does not get that to link up. And Nebula starting to go off a little bit. This is how he gets started. But Unknown has been really good about getting these Shadow Balls to get the breaking hit on those hydrants. Nebula just getting out of there, knowing he can't do too much at ledge against...
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. He gets the bell. You see...
Unknown would even seem confused about that hitting.
You see... his plan worked. The bell hit Unknown, but he was not expecting the hydrant to hit him. Let's watch this again.
This was the true GameStop trade.
Absolutely. So he gets the bell. The Shadow Ball, he air dodged through it, but just barely still get hit by
And you
it.
can tell Nebula head back. He said, oh my god, I tunnel visioned
Yep.
on the fact that he was in stun. Game number 5, losers finals. This is it. Nebula, can he take this home for MSU and find himself sitting in grand finals loser side where he fights Sonoto? Or can Unknown play spoiler and send the man who has had the craziest run of this entire tournament home packing, but knowing damn well he did a good job today.
He did his school proud. Even though he doesn't go here anymore, he's still MSU at heart. Always
Alma
will be.
maters stick with you till the end of time.
Absolutely. And he has done his alma mater proud.
58%. These guys are so even right now.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm expecting for the rest of this game. It's going to be back and forth. Both players just trying to get something cute on the other.
I love the up smash of the hydrant descended at a higher, like a weird angle,
Sends it
and descended
off
so
camera.
much, off camera. So it's like you're really unsure where it's gonna go.
Yeah,
But my
Nebula's
God,
air
that fair.
dodges over here are getting caught time and time again.
Yeah, that's it. Like
He just
Unknown
got, like-
is just like, I know what you've never like you're done jumping, and you're gonna try and time this so you can power shield it or just shield it in general. No,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna delay this.
Unknown has the easy part of that job.
Holding
Where
B,
he
and then
just
just click it
waits
again.
and just clicks it.
Wow, that was almost a great bait. Like Unknown, if he did not like just run up and like instantly shield, he actually was this close, so close to just dying to that up smash.
Yeah, Nebula just getting out here.
This is getting a little bit out of hand here right now.
Oh, so the reflector was still out there. Nebula losing control a little bit more and more.
Yeah, and Nebula,
He's got to stop the bleeding right
Yeah,
now.
he really has to because this is starting to get a little out of hand. 137% sitting on Mewtwo. One good hit.
That'll do
A
it.
fair to key
Fair
can
to
do
key.
it. 89%.
89%.
We've seen Nebula do some crazy things all tournament long, but a fair with some bad DI is not how you want to end your tournament.
Yep.
Forward throw
Forward
is going
throw.
to get the damage. Good SDI on the Shadow Ball's not going to get that max damage.
Oh,
Scoop!
forward air, not
Live
quite.
it! Pac-Man, heavy.
Perfect DI.
Ooh.
But this is not a good position.
No,
Fully
this is-
charged Shadow Ball. No tools in his disposal. Up B's just barely makes it out, but only 16%. Unknown willingly getting rid of that trampoline.
And Unknown is so content to playing the weight game.
Yeah, he knows.
151%.
He knows Nebula's running low on tools. Oh, that forward air just barely missing. Goes for the pivot grab, doesn't get it.
Oh my God!
The water! What did he do? What did he do?
Oh my God! The hydrant saying, I got you, bro! have fun in grand finals.
Nebula's character.
Oh my fucking god.
Let's watch this
That
again.
was
I need
so
to see this again.
hype. Holy shit.
It was looking like the end. That
Oh
fair
my
misses.
god.
What is he? How does he up?
So
he landed on the trampoline.
on the trampoline.
And the
Nebula's face tells it all. Oh
he
my
landed on the trampoline.
God.
Gets sent into free fall. The water pushes him.